A fingerprint is the impression or mark in order to identify individuals from their unique pattern. This is not just what is beauty. The question is, who are you? Every fingerprint is different, and every person is different, just like each of our stories are not the exact same. Now look within and search past the surface. What do you see? Since 1731, when magazines were created, and then in 1997, when social media was created, our society has made you believe that your worth and who you can be depends on your body type, your facial features, the color of your eyes, your hair, and the way you dress. So we asked students at Plano East what they thought.
I think generally beauty is something that's based on an intrinsic value that people have within themselves.
I honestly think that beauty is found within yourself.
Is who you are inside, and that's what truly matters in the world.
So beauty can be based on so many things. It can be based on talents that somebody has. It can be based on personality traits like kindness.
Judge someone's beauty by how I feel around them. Well, it's their energy and it's their vibe. It's the connection that they try to make with other people and how they present themselves more than just a physical manner.
So a lot of people, they look at the appearances of others, they look at what they wear, what they look like on the outside, but in reality I think that beauty should be judged based on what people value. And I'm not saying what they value as in religion and things like that, but I'm saying what are their basic humanitarian core values that make them who they are. These are things like personality, these are things like how they treat others. I think that's the real way to value beauty instead of looking on the outside.
What you look like definitely does not define who you are.
Not all the time, no.
Yes, your character is who you are. It's your personality and something you always will carry through.
Yes, because I think people can have ugly actions.
I mean, I feel like you'd have to know a person better than just one encounter of them being mean to another person. So I feel like it's a progressive thing. If they're consistently mean to every other person they encounter, then in that case, there may be a problem. But I don't think anyone's worth is less or more based on how they act. It's just you like some things about people and you don't like things.
There are certain events in your life that'll change who you actually are, and that shapes who you are. And depending on if you're nice, mean, when that character is established, who you are on the outside, what you look like will never matter.
And it's not the best depiction of who you are. That's definitely what you do paints a picture for the type of person you are. So yes, it does.
Because it might define how some people in the world view you and who they think you are. But when it comes down to it, who you are is who you are on the inside. Who you are when no one can see who you are or what you look like. It's the person that you see in a darkened room. It's that person when all you can hear is their voice. All you can hear is their thoughts. Has nothing to do with what's on the outside.
I think I would be the same way that I judge beauty, which is how I feel around that person, the energy that they give off, how they make others feel. And I think how someone's discussed when they're not in the room is a good representation of how they make others feel.
A person's worth and beauty is determined by how they act towards other people. I don't only look at the outside of the person. That doesn't matter when I'm choosing friends. It always matters on how they treat everyone around them and how they make everyone feel around them.
Well, a person's worth is completely dependent on how they act to other people. Someone does not have as much worth, in my opinion, if their entire life is revolved around making their own self better, or if their life point is to hurt other people. I think if you have a ton of self-worth, you have a lot of worth in society and as a person if you're dedicated to enhancing the lives of other people and making other people feel better.
I want to leave the impression that I always made everyone laugh. I'm always there for everyone whenever they are needed.
I want people to think I'm nice.
I always want to be someone that people can trust and that they can come to.
Well, if I could leave any impression on those around me, I would like for people to just know that I'm there for them.
And that they know has their back, and I just want people to feel safe. I think that's my biggest goal.
And someone they can talk to and feel comfortable around, and someone who makes people laugh.
And I make them feel wanted in the world, because no one should ever feel like they're an outcast, because that's just not right. Like, whatever they're going through, I want to always be with them and be kind and helpful in everything they do.
If they need something, that I'm there. That's all I really want anyone to feel and think about me, is that I'm going to be the person who is going to do things to make your life better if you need it. That's what I want. That's what the impression that I want to leave on those around me.
Myself?
What do I love most about myself?
What I think I love the most about myself has to be
My will to be better. Always like better myself and be more confident, more caring about other people.
I'm really nice to a lot of people. I never judge based on outer looks. I always try to make everyone laugh, and whenever someone's feeling sad, like, I have the instinct to like know, like when I just look at a person, I always know like, are they going through something?
Okay, I think that my impact on other people, and just the fact that I'm a little awkward and kooky, it kind of, I love that about myself. I think I handle pressure very well, and I try to, I have a really good temperament. I don't really blow up on people or do that or scream or raise my voice. I don't see the point, just because I think most things can be solved in a civil manner, so I do appreciate that.
the way that I can, like, I'm one of the leaders of the robotics team here at school, and I love my ability to be able to like just solve problems and make stuff from nothing. Like, that's one of the things that I think I can do really well.
How much diversity everybody has. There's no way that you can meet multiple people and not have a story to take from each one of them, or a perspective. And I think life would be terrible if everyone was the same. So I appreciate the diversity, good and bad, that people have to offer me.
I love people's ability to be accepting of so many different, aspects, especially like here, there's so many people that are just willing to accept all your flaws and just, help you become a better person.
There's something about being around other people that makes your life just so much more positive. Because I think when I'm alone, it's like kind of, like, not in a bad way, but it's kind of like empty. It's dull, it's gray. But when you're around other people, you get the bright colors, the bright yellows, the blues. It's like a painting. Whenever you can start with all your black outlines, but it's rarely as interesting until you add all the bright colors into it. So people are like the colors that paint my painting. That is my life. The impression that I want to leave, that I want people to think of when they hear my name, Hunter, is that I want people to say, that guy right there, he did his best to make other people's lives better in any way he could, and that's really it.
I want to be the person who always was helping a person in need and never cared about like anything else, but just solving the problem and helping the person when they're like in need of help the most.
That it's okay to have hope, because I think we're living in a world where people are very self-deprecating. People are quick to point fingers at one another and quick to feel like the world is just going downhill. And I want to leave the impression that hope is possible, and hope should be maintained, and that we should be hopeful in what the future has to offer.
And the last thing I really want you to say is into the camera. Now look into the camera.
Okay.
And then just repeat after me to the camera and say,
I am beautiful.
I am authentic.
I am capable,
I'm confident,
I am of change.
and I am more than enough.
I am more than enough.
and I am more than enough.
I am more than enough. And I am more than enough.
Have you looked deeper? What can you see? Because I can tell you what I see. I see that love is the message to change things. Kindness is what we must share and spread like a fire, and that you can be anything you set your goal to be, and you can do anything you set your mind to, but how you see yourself must change, because what you do daily will determine what you are permanently. You have purpose and meaning to your life, but you'll never be able to live your life's purpose scrolling through everyone's highlights. Change today and be you, because you are a world changer.